Hey guys, so I just wanted to quickly create this video because nothing is ever what it seems in a targeted life. So I'm in my room and this morning I woke up and the first thing I saw was this scribble on the ceiling. And whenever I get this, I investigate to see like, okay, can I see it? What is it? Because it's just a few seconds that you see something when you wake up. The first point of contact where your eyes are directed at, that's where you see this thing on the ceiling or on a wall. So I got mad because I knew this is like, no, these people are using some kind of invisible ink to scribble things to just mess up with my mind. So I decided it's enough. I googled what can make invisible ink visible. And eventually I came up with this. I ordered it today and they delivered it today. So it's like UV flashlight and it's supposed to show you things that you can't normally see with your naked eye. So right now you see this carpet. It seems as if it's very clean. There is nothing on it, just the ugly ass brown color. But if I turn off the light and switch on my UV light, do you see the floor? There is some kind of invisible paint that is all over the floor. Here. And it's literally in front of my wardrobe. It's just crazy. Insane. Look at this. The video doesn't do it justice, but it's a lot. Like, let's see here. All over the floor. So, and when I woke up, I was looking at this wall over here. And I saw something written in here, but I can't see it with this flashlight. This is just the only thing that I see here. There was some kind of a thing, tiny thing in here. You can't really see it in the camera, but there are some dribbles of whatever thing that they used. And for the rest, it's all splashed on the carpet. It's like insane. This feels like in a movie. A Dexter episode. Dexter, the blood spatter guy. You know, this is how they always catch the criminals. Because they will always leave a trace behind. So this is it. This is clearly not blood. This is paint, inked, whatever it is. It's splashed all over on the floor. And I would have never noticed it until I pointed my flashlight on it. Just fucked up people. Like, how sick in your mind are you? How hateful, spiteful person are you? That you want to mess up with somebody's mind. Just to make that person go insane. Because there is no other way to explain this. You know? Look at this. All spilled over the floor. And you can see it like direct into my bed. But luckily, there was nothing on the bed. It's just crazy. I wish you could see this with your naked eye. Because the camera is too dark in here that you don't see it properly. If I come closer. Look, 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 look. Sick fuckers. Sick individuals. Sick. And that's how they poison you. You know, you might be consuming something, you think it's normal. Well, maybe something is in there. This is just paint. Invisible paint that I would never have noticed if I wouldn't have bought this flashlight. It's just insane. Because whenever I come into my room, I could clearly see like differences, you know? You know your space. And I'm like a neat person. I like things clean. So I notice, even if it's like a small lint on the floor, I will notice it. Because I don't like it, you know? And I think, was it 2 days ago? I think I went somewhere, and when I came back, I saw that the carpet was shifted. But I'm like, how did they shift the carpet? Why is the carpet all of a sudden like showing like bumps? And whatever it is, they have painted it over this whole place because it's showing pizza like little splashes on the carpet. But the majority is centered around here. And this is literally where I saw the scribble on this section here, this section of the wardrobe when I woke up just now. And I have, but I can't see it on the ceiling. Whatever it was that they had. Was scribbled on the ceiling. This morning it was here in this corner of the ceiling. Something was written here. So the moment I wake up, the first few seconds, that's what I see. And then it disappears. And this has been ongoing for, where did they start it? When I was in Belgium. So I would say since 2023. That's when I started seeing things. And now I know where it's coming from. Because I actually thought that I was seeing things because they were... I'm totally out of breath. I thought I was seeing things because they were hitting my head and that was messing with me. You know? Look. It's perfectly clean. There's like no crime committed whatsoever. There's nothing. And luckily, I know I'm not saying, I know I'm not crazy, so it never came up in my mind to second guess myself. But I thought that I was getting like paranormal sight, and because of that, I was seeing things. I think when I was in Belgium, I saw like things coming out of the wall, like this. It's a hydra, something, one of those drilling things that they drill to go in the like on the ground, underneath the earth. That was one of the first things that I saw, and then later on, it became like blood spatters, like a huge amount of blood spatters and everything. That was in Belgium. And then I started like to ignore it, like to just not look anywhere when I wake up. And I've noticed when the place is new and these people haven't gained access yet, there is nothing wrong until I go away. And then when I come back and I will fall asleep, that's when then the images start happening again. And today I know that they are using paint. This is not technology, nothing. This is paint. These are simple people actually doing this. These are people doing this. The same people, if I go back into history, and this is what, it's not like I want to keep repeating myself about slavery and stuff, but I will post a picture. Somebody contacted me on my phone. I think it was a mistake. He added me to a WhatsApp group and they were planning some kind of a holiday. And then I'm like, hey, how do you know my number? How did you get my number? And then he shut up, immediately he deleted himself from the group. And then somebody else came like, it was not intentional. It was by accident. I'm like, this is a new number. I've not given anyone this number. So how did you get my number? Are you one of these sick bastards that is constantly hacking my phone, stalking me, harassing me? And the thing is, I started because he was not quick enough. That was an error. So I could see his image. Like he had a picture with his baby and I think his parents and his wife. And then I went through every single one of the people in that WhatsApp group, looking at their pictures. All of them white. And I think in one image, there was like a group of white people standing next to each other. I mean, in a normal situation, this is just like a family or a group of friends, it should be normal. But because of the situation that I'm going through, the first image that came in my mind is an image of a black man hanging on a tree while a group of white people are grouped together, smiling, laughing, while the black man is hanging on a tree. And that's the image that I got, and it's still branded in my mind. I will never forget that. I will post this man. I will expose him. So that's what is going on. And these same sick people, they try to mess up with my mind by taking an invisible paint and scribbling things on surfaces strategically placed that whenever I wake up, that I will see it. And then I will start second guessing myself. Am I going crazy? Why am I seeing things? If you would tell somebody, they will think like, oh, she's nuts. Not knowing that somebody is deliberately doing that. Strategically. Painting things on surfaces. So that whenever you wake up, wherever you look, you will see something. this place just for your pleasure to mess up with your mind? What kind of sick, twisted, fucked up individual are you to be able to do that to another human being? Even if you are paid, and God forbid that I will ever become this wicked, because I will never be able to do that to my fellow man, white, black, Asian, whatever race you are, I will never be able to do that to you. And that's the difference among us. No money, no amount of money on this planet will convince me to do that to my fellow human being. And that's the difference between us. You might hate me for all you want. And because of that, nothing you do to me gets to me. Because whoever created this world knows my heart, knows the person that I am, and I'm nothing like you. All you fuckers, paid or not paid, I will never be like you. And I'm grateful for that. I might die in my poverty or die as a tortured person, targeted individual, whatever you will call me. At the end of the day, I will never be like you. I can't be bought for pennies. I can't betray an innocent person. I have integrity. I have morals. I have high values. And I will never step away from that. That's the difference between us. And that's why I can still hold my head up high and look to any one of you. So yeah, this is just what I wanted to share. Like this brown carpet, it looks so innocent. Like nothing happened. If I wouldn't have bought this flashlight, this simple flashlight, I would never have known this thing here. So thank you, whoever's doing this, the people in this house where apparently there are 7 other people, 7 random strangers with 6 bedrooms, of whom only one is another female. And I know every single one of them are involved. So I thank you all. I thank you whenever I go to the toilet, whenever I go to the bathroom. I will always hear you going into my room. I thank you for doing whatever it is that you do. Your parents must be proud. Your children must be proud because you are a product of your ancestors. Those same people that were hanging black people on trees and having a picnic while freshly that black man was hanging on a tree and you were so comfortable in your skin to laugh, smile in front of the camera. And it's not so long ago. You are the product of your ancestors. They must be proud. It's part of your DNA. The same way that it's part of my DNA that I'll become a victim by people like you. But remember, nature always corrects itself. You are a mistake to this planet. Nature will correct itself. That's all for today.